Because I obviously, given my background,
Yeah.
I had a sort of varied skill set from the ground tactical to strategic level.
Yeah.
But I came in as head of engagement to gain them some new followers, to raise awareness of what the academy is doing and where it's doing it and the opportunities available.
Yeah.
So for me, you know, I've always worked this belief that there's 7.2 billion people in the world, one big Joe Sheppard. Only fair that I get a chance to speak to you all at some point. That sounds pretentious, but I love that. You know, it's great. You know, this is the next best thing to me being able to jump on a plane and go to Lisbon and meet you.
Right.
So having done this, you know, all my life, and one of the things about being in hostile environments, you find you have to go and engage with people and break down barriers because of the trust. You have to build trust and relationship. So, excuse me, I was brought in to do a number of things based around those type of roles, and to look at people at different levels and how we could, like ourselves, how we could best look at, you know, JV, joint venturing together.
Yeah.
And that's really easier to do than most people think. You've just got to identify what is your strategy, how do you operationally deliver that, what effect do you want to have for the people on the ground, and then find the people who are doing those things. And then I literally reach out to people on a global basis, on a daily basis, and say, listen, can I get 5 minutes in your diary? Got something really exciting I want to chat about. And then share the story. There's none of this, you know, I can only tell you a little bit. Well, this is who we are, lads. This is what we do. We know what you do. We think there's an opportunity to work together. But very quickly, we realized, because of the structure within the academy is very, very small. So there's the managing director, there's director of rugby, and me. The rest of it, all the coaches, the analysts, the support staff, everything come in and provide their services or the specialities when they're needed. So actually, the structure is very flat, which is pretty cool in 2022. But also, we didn't necessarily, in fairness, have our business continuity plans in place. So, you know, the two directors who have achieved so much, I mean, real inspirational what they've done over the few years, especially through the pandemic. So I then started setting about sort of looking at what is the strategic capability that you want to do and how do we operationally deliver that. I then sort of broke down into a number of 7 key functional business areas, some organizational development, business intelligence and security, operations, logistics management, planning, communications, online, offline, inbound, outbound, all that good stuff, training, etc. And looking at what they had in place and then firming up the structures. So that's really, I've spent a long time doing that. That's that level, and then engaging with everybody. So from the Irish state here for the schools, we have a thing called transition year here now, a bit like a gap year at the moment. So we've been engaging with them and how we can help the youth get into sport and health and well-being and that more, and we're looking to try and move that bit forward, engaging with everything from the students, the parents, organizations, individual agents across the globe, and all of those have fallen in. So it's a bit of a myriad of things. The next 6 months now, we'll see that sort of consolidate a little bit as we build. But in fairness to the lads, you know, we've had students in the last couple of years who have graduated, and like I said, the example of the girl in the sevens, we've had international players who have been gone on to Major League Rugby. They've gone to New Zealand, they're playing abroad, really successful. And then all the way down to those tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4 levels with the qualifications. So all of those things have been looked at. So I've used my past experience and my skill set. And I've often found in life that actually the industry doesn't matter. It's the acquired skill set and experience that you bring in. And fortunate for me, I can